Welcome back to our special one-hour edition of News 5 at 6. We have team coverage following last night's tornado touchdowns. Crews from the National Weather Service in Hastings were out early this morning surveying the damage. They have confirmed 3 tornadoes touched down in central Nebraska. The first tornado touched down about 9 miles northwest of Gibbon in Buffalo County. That tornado traveled 1.5 miles. It damaged 2 farmsteads. A second tornado split off the first tornado, but it only lasted for about a minute. The storm continued to travel east through Hall County. That's where it produced numerous funnel clouds around Alda and Grand Island. The third report of a tornado on the ground came just east of Phillips in Hamilton County. That tornado stayed on the ground for 18 minutes, traveling about 6 miles. That's where it derailed a train, damaged a pet production plant, and destroyed a family's home, as we've seen during the newscast. It eventually lifted 2 miles west of Aurora.
When we go into a damage survey, that's the purpose of it, is to look at the damage, and then from the damage we can determine the wind speed.
The National Weather Service rated the 2 tornadoes in Buffalo County as an EF1 and EF0. The Hamilton County tornado at its strongest was rated an EF2 with winds around 125 miles per hour. And there's aerial footage of the destruction. Stay with us. Our special one-hour edition of News 5 at 6 continues.
And we continue our team tornado coverage just outside of Aurora at the Usick family home, a home destroyed by the tornado that hit last night. I want to give you some more perspective exactly how powerful this tornado was. Check out behind me those irrigation pivots tipped over, some completely mangled, just a mangled pile of metal. Right next door, that used to be, I'm told, a big red barn, a very well-known barn in this area. It's actually been on a cover of a couple of magazines. And then the rest of the property, you can see these big piles of rubble. That rubble was actually spread across all of this property, but friends and family have been pitching in, helping clean up. And check out up in that tree, what's left of these trees, I should say, a pile of twisted steel inside of a tree, just to show you exactly what this tornado could do. And then the most gripping example, the Usick family home, a home that was built in 1911, now destroyed by the storm. 4 kids, 2 adults inside that home when the storm hit. They made it to safety, nobody injured, made it to the basement by just about 15 seconds. Governor Heineman says he wants to offer all the support he can to people like the Usicks and others affected by the tornadoes over in Buffalo County and right here in Hamilton County. I talked with the governor on the phone earlier today. He says he paid close attention to the weather last night and was in contact with the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency. The governor says he also talked with Aurora Mayor Marlon Seaman today. The mayor filled him on the situation here. Heineman says he'll help however he can, but feels confident friends and neighbors will too.
I know Nebraskans well enough. They're going to help those families. That's what we do immediately. We don't wait for the government to do it for us. That's what we're all about as Nebraskans, helping our neighbors.
And the governor says he is, of course, thankful that nobody was injured in this storm. He credits emergency personnel and the media for getting the message and the warnings out there. And just checking out this damage as we've been showing you throughout the hour, it is incredible that nobody was hurt. The damage, the destruction, seeing video of the tornado itself that we showed you, just incredible that nobody was injured, but it's obvious just how powerful these storms are. I'm live in Aurora. James Wilcox, News 5, Corinne.